Hey everyone, it is Liz, and I am back to do another reading. This is a little different. This will be for, I'm going to do all the signs, the air sign collective, the water sign collective, the fire sign collective, and earth sign collective. These are for this reading is for all the singles who are happily single, but they're open to receive, and they're open to the option and opportunity if it arises for a new romantic partnership. So for those of you that are the air sign collective, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and you've been single for, let's say, more than 6 months to a year, if not longer, and you are at this point in your life where maybe you're ready to be open, let's just see. I wanted to see, what does the summer hold, or at least the next couple of months. Okay, so what I'm using today is my Golden Klimt Tarot, which is a beautiful deck. And it is the art of Gustav Klimt, who is an artist that I think he's very popular. I've admired his work since I was a teenager. So this is just a general, again, for the single air sign collective. And I'm looking at the singles out there that, again, have been single for 6 months or more, and are looking to maybe be open to something new coming in romantically. Okay, so we're looking at the recent past. So perhaps, we're looking at, I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 7-card spread with a lot of cards. So the first card I pulled was the 10 of Cups. And then we have the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups. So, this is the 10 of Cups. And it's a beautiful card. It shows in the recent past for some of you air signs out there. Perhaps you have really made a nice connection with, your family and your friends. Maybe you've been feeling very beloved and appreciated. Maybe it's been reciprocal. But there is this feeling in the past for some of you air signs that have been feeling grateful and appreciative of the family and the friends that you have in your life. And I clarified the cards with the first card of the 6 of Wands. And this is a lovely vibration because wands are all about activation, and it's sometimes you're either being acknowledged for the good work you did, or you're being acknowledged for a good decision you made, or something good that you did. It's a victory, it's a win, so it kind of goes along with that idea of the 10 of Cups, because the 10 of Cups is all about feeling fulfilled, feeling loved, and that 6 of Wands is being acknowledged, in a circle of your, either your family, your peers, or all of the above. Okay. And then clarifying that card, it would be the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. So, when I look at the 7 of Pentacles, take a look at that beautiful artwork. This is someone who has been in the last probably year, for some of you, maybe less, but to me, it feels like some of you have been really working on something specific in your life. For some of you, it's literally trying to build upon, a foundation with your career, your finances, a project that you might be working on. You're really putting some effort into it, and it's taking some time, but you're developing a commitment to it that will eventually, probably for a lot of you, see some very positive results as long as you maintain that vibration of patience. And then the last card that I used to clarify the 10 of Cups was this beautiful 6 of Cups. And that's really all about reconnecting with people in our lives that we love, people that we maybe haven't seen in a long time. The 6 of Cups is it's a card of nostalgia, right? So it is a card of connecting with somebody or thinking about somebody from your past. Maybe someone's been thinking about you. When I look at all of these cards together, it's all about, in the recent past, this appreciation of family, reconnecting with those that you haven't seen. A lot of us have been vaccinated, so that's a lovely vibration there. And we just had Mother's Day, so there's, like, for some people, there was this feeling of being, I don't know, appreciated and loved, so I hope that makes sense. All right, so the vibration of where you guys are right now and your current state of mind. The first card I pulled was this 3 of Pentacles. Such a pretty card. 3 of Pentacles, it shows that you guys have been in a place regarding, for those of you that, again, the air sign collective singles, where you have been putting your energy into projects, putting your energy into projects that can benefit you, you know, and benefit other people in your life, whether it's professionally. You know, some of you air signs may be out there working with other people and networking, or you might be working on a project and for yourself, for your business, for your career, you know, something to do at home, whatever it is, it's honed in on something specific where you are networking and working with others, okay? And clarifying that, we've got the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Temperance card. So clarifying the Three of Pentacles, the first card was the Eight of Cups, which is all about feeling emotionally and physically exhausted. You know, it's a vibration of just needing to get away from things that no longer serve you, whether it's a relationship, whether it's specific people in your life, whether it's a mode of thinking. You know, sometimes it can be that we're just so emotionally drained by the way either someone in our life, you know, maybe there's been a relationship that there are reasons why sometimes people stay single for a while, you know. Sometimes it's because the last relationship ended in such a horrific way that it just drains you of any desire, really. You know, I think for a lot of you air signs, you're looking at commitment and relationships very differently. For some of you, you're redefining the idea of commitment and relationships and all that stuff, because this feels like there's this, oh, I don't know, wanting to get away from the idea, you know, of something just holding you back. It's not good. In fact, you guys want to move. I mean, if you look at the card, she's pondering very seriously what she wants to do next with, you know, that cup in front of her. You know, so to me, it's like you're working on yourselves. You're working on specific projects that you feel will bring you some great rewards in the future. At the same time, you're letting go of things, people and places and things that just no longer work for you, even outmoded behavior patterns. We've got this Knight of Wands. So this is a fire sign vibration in your current state of mind. So for some of you, you know, you might have fire rising, or you may have had a relationship with either like a King of Wands type of man or woman who you felt was maybe the one. Maybe you felt this person was going to be the one. You know, this was someone who activated your, you know, the excitement about having a partner. You know, it made you feel like this is someone who is charming and alluring and shows you their feelings and not afraid to express how they feel. You know, so it may be that in your current state of mind, the idea of, you know, being in a relationship with somebody, you know, that you want them, on one hand, you want them not to be like what you just went through, you know, and on the other hand, you're looking for someone, for a lot of you air signs, you're looking for someone to make the first move. You know, I feel like a lot of you are not aggressive when it comes to being, you know, when you like a guy or you like a girl, you're not the one to make the first move. Not all of you are like that. There are many air signs I know. Believe me, one of my acquaintances is a Gemini and never afraid to make the first move. And that's fine for her. And it's different for everybody. But the vibe I'm getting here is this current state of mind of working on yourself, working on your projects, letting go of the unnecessary stuff that no longer serves you well. And with this gorgeous Temperance card, clarifying it all with the Three of Pentacles, is this vibration of adapting to a new way of seeing things. You know, it is moderation. It is finding balance in your life. It's like you're in this place in your life, a lot of you, where you're balanced and focused emotionally, mentally, and physically and spiritually. Some of you need to be in that place where you're more physically aware of what's going on around you and within you. And some of you really need to stay focused on projects that you're working on, especially those that are promoting what you love to do. Okay, whatever that is, you know, whether it's you're a hairdresser, you know, or you're a writer, or you work, you know, in a hospital, wherever it is you work, you know, there are a lot of you out there that are looking to work on a project or do something that will bring you more, you know, success in your life. And that's a good thing. Now we're moving into, let's see, the past, the present, into your immediate future. So this would be coming up somewhere between now and possibly the next, who knows? I mean, I'm looking at, like, the timing is so hard because energy is fluid and things can change, but I kind of feel like this is coming up between now and maybe the summertime. So the first card I had was this Knight of Swords, which is your, this is an air sign vibration, Knight of Swords. He comes in like the wind, they say. He comes in very quickly. He's got a lot on his mind. This air sign vibration is someone who is probably very activated mentally and very independent and wants to get things done. And sometimes they're just so focused on that one thing, that they might lose their filter as far as everybody else around them because they're so focused on just moving forward, and just getting it done. So the Knight of Swords is a very ambitious air sign vibration. This is a young man or woman who, in your immediate future, seems to be very motivated, extremely motivated. And the clarification card is the Devil. So I feel as though I'm looking at the Five of Swords and the High Priestess. So in your immediate future, you're dealing with this Knight of Swords. It could be that you're dealing with someone who is an air sign like yourself, or someone that's just real quick, someone that talks fast. But it's also about, the Devil card. It is a major arcana card. And so it is about the temptations that are out there, that can be distracting. Sometimes we get afraid, we become afraid of trusting when we meet new people. A lot of singles that I've read, including myself, that have been married, that have been divorced, that have had boyfriends, that have had relationships where we've been burnt or we've been taken advantage of. The Devil is all about, it's a vibration that means you need to kind of see the humor in everything in life at this time. I know that it's not funny, but on the other hand, you kind of have to look at your past and reconcile with it in a way that whatever went down in your last relationship, you got to understand that you allowed yourself, a lot of you did, allowed yourself to get caught up in something that wasn't really that good for you to begin with. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting with this card. It's like you got yourself hooked into a relationship in your past that had you become somebody that you never wanted to be ever again. And this is a recognition in your immediate future of like this protective vibration, because the next card is, of course, this Five of Swords. It's a no-win situation. So when I look at the Five of Swords and the High Priestess, it's interesting, the hit that I'm getting. In your immediate future, you've got, someone either from your past is watching some of you or thinking about you, but they're not to be trusted in the immediate future. There are certain things, certain secrets that have been revealed with the High Priestess, right? There are certain, I think, information that's maybe come out for some of you regarding the ex. And when you think about the ex, you're thinking, I would never. It's a no-win situation going backwards, especially for a lot of you air signs. Never go back, especially when you know that the relationship ended in a way that made you feel defeated, made you feel like, what was I doing all this time with you? Because then the last card is, of course, that High Priestess, which is, of course, secrets being revealed, but it's also a recognition. It's almost like a lot of you air signs are beginning to see, wait a minute, I'm not going to I'm happy. I'm in a good place in my life. If I'm attracted to somebody or I meet somebody in the immediate future, it's not going to be something, it's going to be different. This feeling is, you're being a little bit more careful. And if even someone from your past is trying to reach out to you or trying to, get a message to you, you're not going to deal with it, or you just feel like, nah, I don't want to deal with it. You've got better things to do. That's kind of that Knight of Swords thing. I don't want to waste my time. Knight of Swords is like, they're on the go, so they don't have time for games. They don't have time for someone to try and make them feel a certain way again. So that's kind of what I'm seeing in the immediate future, is this place in your life where you are letting go of something painful in your past, finally, seeing it for what it really was, acknowledging that it was a lesson learned and that everything happens for a reason. Because moving into your action. You know, the activation vibration, best course of action. We've got this lovely vibration of the Six of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Tower and the Judgment card. So this is pretty intense. With the Six of Pentacles, this is all about finding a connection in your immediate future where there's a give and take relationship. You know, that's the vibe, is that you're a person, there's a lot of you out there that have people in your life, friends in your life, where you can give and take, where you can, if you need help, they help. If they need help, you help. You know, it's like a give and take thing. If the money is there, if I have it, it's yours. You know, if I can give you a ride, I'll give you a ride. It's that reciprocity that is so significant, you know, in the activation vibration. So you are essentially, you know, around you, it shows that a lot of you air signs are very open to the connection, to the idea, you know, of exchanging, you know, and helping and being there for people. And clarifying that card, we have this Knight of Pentacles, which is an earth sign vibration. Another young, you know, man in his late 30s, maybe, you know, maybe late 30s, maybe 40. It could be a man or a woman, earth sign vibration. This is Taurus or Capricorn, Virgo vibration. This is a very thoughtful, careful, hardworking person who, in my mind, as far as activation is concerned, with the Six of Pentacles, this is someone who isn't openly pursuing you, but looking at you, noticing you. So perhaps for some of you, while you're living your life, doing your thing, making friends, kind of networking and sharing, there's someone noticing you. And it could be in the environment you're in regarding whatever career path you're on, because there's two pentacle cards here. And pentacles are, you know, it's financial, it's also physical. For some of you, it could be going back to the gym and connecting that way. For some of you, it's getting out and going for a walk. For others, it's through the networking and the business that you're in that you might meet somebody. There's a connection there. But you've got the Hangman and the Judgment card, two major arcana cards here. And with the, oh, sorry, this is not the Hangman, this is the Tower. So give me a second. With the Tower and Judgment are two very different, you know, the Tower is something unexpected. So we don't see coming when the Tower card shows up. So it's clarifying, you know, the Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, this is a vibration of something that you don't see coming, that kind of, whoa, I didn't see that coming. I didn't expect it. It's an unexpected jolt to your system, you know, for those singles out there that are thinking, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because you've got the Judgment card, which is, you know, Judgment is about a second chance. It's like a rebirthing. It means that the universe is providing you with an opportunity to, if you look at the skeleton, to be done with the past. You know, whatever exes you have in your past, ex-husbands, ex-boyfriends, whatever, ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, you are in a place where you're done. And now the universe is offering you a chance with the Tower card and the Judgment card, not just, you know, a shakeup, but a necessary shakeup. It's almost like a lot of you being forced back out there in a way that isn't necessarily like a terrible force. It's more like I got to do something here. I've you know, I can't sit still. I've got to do something. So there's this nudge by the universe to like, get out, do something, you know, focus on yourself, focus on your health, focus on, you know, meeting new people, focus on networking with the right crowd, you know, and doing something that connects you with an opportunity with the Judgment card to change the way you do relationships, change the way you live your life, change the way you see the world, your world. You know, so now we're moving into the other people around us environment. You know, it's how we are affecting our environment and how the environment and other people are affecting us. Okay, so this is really kind of intense. So the first card is another major arcana card. We got the Hangman, the Eight of Pentacles, Strength, and the Nine of Pentacles. 9. So the Hangman is other people around you. So this would be that people that you're meeting in the future, for some of you, are in the same place that you're in, limbo. And it's not a bad place to be. As you know, the Hangman is, you know, he is doing it in a lot of the tarot cards, and he is in this card too. He's standing on his head. You know, he's doing that yoga pose. And he's deliberately, you know, I've said this before, you know, when you do that yoga pose, which I've only done in my lifetime a couple of times, the blood rushes to your head and it changes your perspective. It changes how you see things, literally. You know, it kind of like, whoa. It also gives you time. The Hangman gives you time to reevaluate and reflect about, what do I want in a relationship? What kind of partner am I looking for? Because you've got this eight of Pentacles. Oh, sorry about that. And I love this card because it's not like other Eight of Pentacles that I've seen. You know, this is, look at her, she's pregnant, you know, and he's, you know, they're a couple and they're working together. So again, this is the idea I get, is that other people around you that you're working with, for some, you're going to meet some people that are already in relationships. For some of you, you're going to be getting yourself involved with, you know, regarding whether it's your career or your health or any other projects. It's like you're learning something new about relationships. Think about it. You know, there seems to be this Eight of Pentacles, like someone you meet, again, whether it's the gym or work or through some type of circumstances where you're not expecting it. There's a connection made with someone where you both can kind of learn something from each other, you know. And you've got this Strength card, another major arcana card, which is, to me, especially regarding, you know, those air sign singles that are open, this is a physical attraction. It's a fearless energy. It means that a lot of you air signs out there are feeling more courageous, braver. You know, the idea of, maybe I'll talk to this person, maybe I'll let them in. It's the idea of, you know, not letting the guard down, because as you can see, she's taming, you know, it's a head in this picture. Normally it's a beast or a lion, but she's in a position of fearlessness, facing her fears head on, no pun intended. And then, sorry, the last card as far as other people is this Nine of Pentacles. And, you know, I think for a lot of you, you know, this is someone that you're going to connect with that might be in the same position as you. Is Nine of Pentacles is, when it comes to love, is someone who is independent and single and living their life on their terms. This is someone who is working on themselves, you know, perhaps really happy with their lives the way they are right now, and, you know, very confident, and someone who is prosperous. And so to me, it's kind of an interesting vibe with other people around. Some of you single air signs out there, it's kind of a reevaluation. It's connecting with someone that's on the same page as you, not looking to rush into anything, kind of going with that same flow that you're going with. And then moving into, whoops, sorry guys, moving into hopes and fears. I'm so sorry, dudes. I'm so sorry. Time to get myself a new, I think, stand. Because it's not going to stand. There we go. All right, so moving into hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. See if that stays. So the hopes and fears vibration is also an element, an energy, or a vibration of wanting to, you know, what you'll be feeling, and, you know, what you'll be experiencing in the coming months regarding being single, meeting somebody new. You've got the Nine of Wands, you've got the Knight of Cups, you have the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, and they're all really interesting. So the Nine of Wands is, for a lot of you, it's this, you know, still the fear of keeping yourself open. You know, she's standing guard. You know, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior card. So this is a young woman or a young man who feels like they've been through hell before and they've been hurt before. So now, you know, they feel like they need to kind of be on guard. All right. It's kind of like it is a defensive stance, but it's also a protective stance. And you're being more, it's like a lot of you are far more aware, you know, of what you've been through. And what you've done is you've taken the lessons of your last relationships and you've brought them into where you are, you know, in the next few weeks, next few months, when it comes to people and that you're connecting with. You've got this Knight of Cups, which is romantic. You know, it's the idea. It's like you're hoping for love. It would be nice to connect with someone like a Knight of Cups who is romantic and attractive. And you also are scared of it because it's going to be something that begins to evolve around you. Because I feel like for some of you, the Seven of Cups is, a lot of you are afraid. It's like, what if I meet somebody? What if I meet too many people? Or what if I have too many options? A lot of you are thinking, well, I don't want to just pick the first person I date or I meet, you know, and some of you are just worried, what if I make the wrong decision again? So this vibration is it's almost like she's conjuring up what she wants with the cups, you know, and the idea of knowing in your heart that you don't have to be afraid of anything because you've been through this before and you've survived it. And the idea of keeping an open mind is the other vibration I get. Keep an open mind, because the last card is, look at that, Ace of Cups. That is literally love being offered. And again, for many of you, you're afraid of it. For some of you, you want it. It's like a love-hate thing. We want it, we don't want it. We want it, we don't want it. It's crazy, but that's kind of the vibe. And then the last cards, the outcome here was, we have Death, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. And when it comes to love, the Death card is all about, the ending of something that no longer serves you, which is for some living a single life. Maybe you're ready for a change. It's an ending to the way you were living your life. It's an ending to, seeing relationships in a negative way. Okay. It's an ending. It's more of a, with the Five of Pentacles, it's knowing that you don't, you may have been left out in the cold. Maybe you felt abandoned by someone, but it's, it's clarifying the Five of Pentacles. And the Death card, in a way, it's saying that you're not alone. You may think you're alone, but you're not. Remember that. You got people in your life in the future, right now even, who are here to say, hey, if you're looking for, something, maybe I know someone. It's that kind of networking that I'm seeing. And along with it is this Four of Pentacles, which is, again, a lot of you air signs are holding back. She's covering her heart chakra. This is someone who's putting more focus into not being quick, not jumping into anything quickly. They're a little guarded, which makes sense for a lot of you, because the outcome is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is engaging with other people and meeting new people. It could be that you sign up for a class, or, the work that you're doing gets you involved in other projects where you meet people and you're networking. It's being accepted into a group. It's connecting with someone of like mind, because the Hierophant, for a lot of you, it's adjusting to something new, right? You're conforming. It's a card of conforming. But in this scenario, you're conforming to the idea of being in a committed relationship, which could be open to all of you by it's almost like just taking your time, being okay with where you are in your life right now, and that Ace of Cups card, honestly, that showed up in your hopes and fears. It's all about being open to receive the love, but it's also being open to trying something different. The Death card is also saying to you, stop choosing the same type of people that you've chose before, or stop, it's like a behavior or a situation with the Death card is saying that the way you're living your life, as far as being single, will be an opportunity for you to think about meeting somebody and connecting in a relationship. The idea of it is there because the outcome, the last card of the Hierophant, is the idea of conforming to a new partnership. Okay, so I'm going to stop it there, and I hope this reading made sense. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was enlightening. Sorry about my camera falling. And if you want to book a reading, I have openings available, and I have openings coming up actually this week. And I'm offering tarot card classes. If any of you are interested in starting or doing a beginner's tarot class, let me know. Also, I would love for you to share my channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And once I get to 1,800 subscribers, then I will randomly choose 2 subscribers to receive a free reading with me, a 15-minute reading with me by phone. So I will see you guys soon. Have yourselves a beautiful day, and blessings. Bye.